In this movie, we're going to talk about the styles gallery. We're going to apply some cell styles. We're going to modify, duplicate, and delete some cell styles. We're going to add the styles gallery to the quick access toolbar. We're going to create a new style, and then we're going to merge that new style into another workbook. So the cell styles gallery. One of the primary reasons you would want to use the cell styles gallery is to color code the structure of your workbook. I learned this from a boss of mine years ago. It's not a rocket science sort of idea, but it's a good practical idea to color code your cells so that somebody could open it up and visually tell what cells are calculated, what cells are just sitting there as a value or text that doesn't affect any other cell, what cells are cells that other cells are dependent upon, and so on. If you develop a standard color coding convention, the spreadsheet you pull up a year from now, 3 years from now, that you built, you can look at it and tell exactly, immediately, what's going on the worksheet, or at least what cells you need to be careful about changing. So how do we do this? We can use the cell styles gallery, and I've got a legend over here that I'm going to click on, note for instance, and then click the note after I press and hold the control key down. Left click the dialog box launcher to launch the cell styles gallery, and left click note. Input is our tax rate. Calculation is our tax amount. And output, which is also calculated, is output. So this is a simple worksheet, but if it was a lot more complicated, color coding the cells can really help in understanding what's happening in the worksheet. I know if I change this cell, it's input, so it's going to affect some output amount. And when we're choosing what style to use, when I hover over them, I get a preview of each one of these options on whatever cells that I have selected when I'm doing the hovering. I'm going to click off of that. The other kind of cool thing about this is you can right-click one of these cell styles and modify it. The first screen has a number of checkboxes that indicate which formatting options are in effect for this particular style. There's font, border, and fill options that we can see by going to the Format Cells dialog box. We're looking at the fill option, which is light gray. That's the color of the calculation cell style. I'm going to change it to something fairly dramatically different, like green. Left click OK, and left click OK. And the style in the styles gallery change, as does every cell that contains that style. So you can drive formatting options across your entire workbook if you use the cell styles to format your cells. I can also right-click one of these and duplicate it. I'm going to call it My Style. And I don't have to duplicate all of the formatting options. I can clear the fill, for instance. I can eliminate the border. And I can choose a different font if I want to. I'm going to say OK and OK. And we create a new style. We can also right-click one of these styles and delete the style. One of the other options that we have, right-clicking the cell style again, is to add the gallery to the quick access toolbar. When we do that, we get this drop-down that displays the entire cell styles gallery regardless of where we are in the ribbon. To remove this drop-down from the quick access toolbar, right-click it and left-click remove from quick access toolbar. We can also create a new style. I'm going to go to the Home tab, select red font, yellow fill, bold, italicized. And with that cell selected, I'm going to left-click the Cell Styles Gallery and then left-click New Cell Style. When we create a new cell style, the beginning point is the formatting that's applied to the active cell at the time we launch this dialog box. So I'm going to call it My Style again. And we're going to go to the Format Cells dialog box where you see the font is red in color, the fill is yellow, and all of these formatting settings match the active cell. So I'm going to leave them intact, and I'm going to say OK and create this new style. These styles that we create in a workbook are available to use within this workbook. But you can merge these styles into other workbooks. So if you have some styles that you like, or you want to build an array of styles in a styling workbook, you can do that and then merge those styles into another workbook in the following way. I'm in a new workbook, Book 1, and I'm going to left-click the Styles Gallery, left-click Merge Styles, where I have a list of all the open workbooks. I have 2. That's the one I want. I don't want to merge styles that have the same name because I want to pull in the new style, and there it is, my style. So this style can be applied to any cell in this workbook. The other thing that you can do with the Styles Gallery is you have some number formatting options. At the bottom of the Styles Gallery, the comma with no decimal places, the currency with no decimal places, and percentage. I'm going to choose that one. Seems to make the most sense. So that's the Styles Gallery. We applied some styles to our cells. We modified, duplicated, and deleted a cell style. We added the Styles Gallery to the Quick Access Toolbar. We created a new style and merged it into a new workbook.